In this video, motorcycle incident back into place. Ooh, what's this? Drill bit set. Giveaway time. Open it up. White rubber. Oh, no, that's not bad at all, that. Every so often when looking for tools, it's worth looking in the middle aisle, especially in Aldi, because they slash a load of the prices. Lidl put them in a bargain bin, and there's not that many in there. So today, the 26th of October, I went to see what they got for clearance tools. Yeah, I know, I'm late with the video, but there's still offers in there. Of course, I bought a few. Let's unbox and give them a bash, but also some tools that weren't on offer, but still a bargain. First of all, let's have a look round the middle aisle, and then I'll show you what I bought. And we'll do the giveaway results, and I'll do another giveaway. Hello, sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. So off to Aldi, and the weather's really turned. It's certainly winter on the way. £2.99 reduced to from £3.99. All these saws, look, hand saws and bow saws. I've already got one of them. Proper bargain. And then the mole grips and the welding clamps reduced from £2.99, which I thought was cheap anyway, to £1.99. These car boot floor mats, £4.99, not on offer, but look like a good price. Now, Loctite glue and also Unibond glue reduced to £2.99. All the batteries, look, in stock. That's one up on Lidl and Parkside. £4.99 for this painter and decorator set. And then the decorator all-in-one suit, £3.99. £13 for the rotary tool set. It comes with bits as well, like the fake Dremel. And then this silicone removal kit. I've shown it in a video before, but I thought I'd show you again. £6. And the hammers, look, reduced to £3 or £2.99. Mallets in there as well. £3.99 for this vinyl sheet on a roll. That's been reduced. And then a pack of 10 of grinding discs or cutting discs. I didn't see the price on them though. And the screws at £4.99. £4.99 for this all-in-one tool. Handy bit of kit to have. And the welding mask, the auto darkening one, it's now down to £15. Brett did a video on it actually. Eustace Useful channel. The paint spray gun, that's been reduced to £35. And then the all-purpose fleece protective sheet from £7 down to a £5. 3-in-1 spray oil, they're £3. And then £17 for some work trousers. Pockets down the side, the usual thing. And then £19 for this orbital sander. That's a mains version. Reduced from £25. £6 for this huge doormat. That'll be good in a big workshop. And then key safes. They're £8. Not reduced, but still not bad. And then loads of twine, rope, and then hazard tape, if you really need it. £1.70 a roll. In fact, that twine is 3 for £1.70. Duct tape and the fluorescent stuff. It's not 3M though, like Lidl do. And then this Wi-Fi doorbell with video recording. It's not bad for £17. And the digital multimeter, £8. The small precision screwdriver set, £3. And then this large screwdriver set, a ratchet one. It's not a bad price, £9. Solar security lights, always worth having at this time of the year, £9. I think there's black and white versions. Screwdriver set with the electrical screwdrivers as well, £20. Foldable trolley, look at this for £15. Big basket with a pull-out handle and wheels. And I've got one of these, the sharpener. I didn't really rate it, but £17, you make your own mind up. The fake workmate, for £15. I've already got one of them and I showed it in another video. Check out my playlist. £8 for the moisture meter, £25 for this upright heater, the ceramic tower heater, and then £15 for these small ceramic heaters. Different colours and different designs by the looks of it. Fire extinguisher with bracket for a tenner, and the good old-fashioned stapler for £5. £30 for the vacuum cleaner, well, it's the ash and dirt one. 1300 watts, 20 litres, blow function to fan the fire as well. Dehumidifier, £40. What's the specs on this? It's a 2 litre one, 750ml per 24-hour cycle. Amblano, was that the name, or Biano? Rotary hammer drill. Now that wasn't £20, that was actually 35, and it had the cordless nail gun in again, the 20-volt one. I've already got the Parkside version, so I didn't bother with that. Don't need it. And blue tack. Always need blue tack. Reduced to 69p. Right, back to the shed. Right then, first of all, I got this, the Ratchet screwdriver and bit set. I'd seen this before, months and months ago, but never bought it. And I thought for the price, $8.99, I didn't think it was too bad. Nice box it comes in. Looks like stackable. I haven't seen any other tools from Workzone. that have this sort of style box. And there must be a few, like Parkside do, so you can stack the boxes on top of each other. Got the recess at the bottom as well. So what we got? So obviously by Workzone, bit set, 105 pieces, one adapter at 25mm, one at 50mm, magnetic bit holder, 60mm, bits for hooks. They're like the V-shaped ones, clip on the top of a hook or an eyelet. Ratchet screwdriver, 6.35 or 1/4 inch. And a coupler, 6.35mm. Good to see clear boxes as well, so you can see what's in there. And it feels sturdy, solid. Right, let's have a look. And of course, different stores will vary what offers are on and at different times of the year. Seems to be when they've had a tool drop and then another one's about to come out. Let us all know in the comments what you've managed to bag. Clip on the front, slides over, and then undo like that. Open it up. And these are obviously a hinged lid, but you can take them out if you want to. Yep. So you could mount it on the wall because the inner is separate to the outer. Take that out. And then just screw that to the wall and put that in, I suppose. Back in for now. Well, as you can see, a massive array of bits. Got Torx bits, security Torx bits with the pin in the middle, Posi bits, Phillips bits, all labelled as well, which is handy. Sizes and what style they are. See more security bits here as well. And they say security, but if you got one of these, it's not really security, is it? But I suppose the opportunist won't be able to get into something if they've only got a Posi bit. Square shaft one there as well for sockets, magnetic bit, another long reach one there for sockets. And of course you can use the long bits with that one into there and then put these bits in that side. So the ratchet screwdriver itself, and as we can see, rubber on the handle. The grey bit's rubber anyway, not much of it, bit stingy. That's clockwise, anti-clockwise. Hole at the top if you want to hang it. Plastic everywhere else. Let's get a bit. Magnetic, receives it well. It stays in there just enough to hold it. So the bitting's still stuck in there when you take it out from the screw. Fairly tight ratchet. If you can get it central as well, so it's locked in both positions. Yeah, you can get it in the central, so it's locked in both ways. Let's put a screw into a bit of wood. Shall I put a pilot hole in or just screw it in? Scrap of wood and a screw. My stomach's rumbling. Do it from that angle. Start it off first so it bites and then the ratchet will kick in. And obviously this isn't with a pilot hole, so it's going to get tighter and tighter. And it's about, what, 70, 60mm long, the screw. I wouldn't want to be doing thousands of these, but in a stuck, that's the most fierce application you'll probably use it for. But sent it right below the surface, as you can see there, and then to undo. Nice grip as well. If I get it right, get me cup of my thumb round there, can really give it some leverage. We'll have it like that. Job's a good one. Where's an eyelet or a hook? Is that one too big? So there's the bit for the eyelets and hooks. I think that's too wide actually. Oh no, grips it okay. So we put it in that hole there. Swap him over. Yeah, it's a bit big for it really. But it's still doing it. Oh, no, it's not bad at all, that. Grips it well. Nice. So that was £8.99, not in the reduced section, but I got some tools that were. Next, rubber mallet. There's not much to really show you on this, but these reduced, I think, from £4.49 to £2.99. As you saw in the clip, there was some hammers in there as well, engineering hammers and the like. Wooden handle, white rubber rather than black. I suppose that is in case we're doing something we don't want to get the black marks onto. It's handy to know. Tapping some wood together or whacking anything into place. Good persuasion tool. Aldi Stores Limited, Coventry. It feels solid enough. Whacking some wood together. Normally with black rubber, it's going to leave a mark, but white rubber, nice. £2.99. Next. Now, I had to buy some more of these. You've seen them in a previous video. Mole grips, curved jaw locking pliers, locking sheet metal pliers, and locking welder's clamp for welding. Reduced from £2.99, which I thought was cheap anyway, to £1.99 a pair. So we've got 2 pieces of sheet steel and a clamp together for welding up, all for riveting, or wood, or whatever really. Adjust out, whatever position you need. You've seen these before. Clamp over something, or 2 pieces of something. Get the right adjustment. Clamp it on, and if it's a bit loose, tighten it up a bit. There we are, clamping on. To release, pull the trigger. £1.99 each. Grab them while you can. Next, there's a load of cord which you saw in there, and I got the braided twine in blue. There's rope and all sorts. In fact, I got the twine as well, 3 rolls, and these are $1.69 a roll, and they were $1.69 for 3. Self-explanatory there. In the garden or wherever you need, just fix something up or hold something in place. How many meters you get? 40 meters on each. Max working load 10 kilos. Max load 13 kilos, 50 meters. Probably not as good as paracord, but it'll come in handy. It's tying something up in the shed or workshop. No giving it at all. Fix something to a bar or something, or a loop or a ring or a shackle. How does it go? Let's get a bit of slack on there. Remember it being a butterfly, so over again. Up through there, I think. I haven't used one for many years. But then if you pull it tight, that'll hold in place. Yeah. So no knots. And to release it, just pull that back a bit, or loose bit. I know there's loads more knots we can do. I do like the clove-hitch, if I can remember. Right, so I can just remind myself. So over, do another loop over that way, back through. Then that cord there that's loose should rip underneath that loop there. So it shouldn't release. Yeah, that's tight. Think that's right. I was never a scout. And then to release like that. At £1.69. Next, a fire extinguisher. A definite must in a workshop or shed. £9.99. Now, it goes without saying, I'm not a fire expert in the slightest. Don't do as I do. Do your own research first. I'm just showing you my new fire extinguisher. In fact, let's give it a bash. I want to give it a go. So use upright, pull out safety pin, aim at base of fire. This sounds like a Faulty Towers sketch, doesn't it? Squeeze lever and sweep from side to side using levers to control discharge. So I've got A, which is like wood, paper, that sort of thing. B, liquids, etc. C, I thought that was electrical, but that's showing, is it electrical? Anyway, either way, handy to have in a shed. I've had one on my wall for years. Do not test prior to use. Partial discharge will render this extinguisher inoperative. Well, I've got one. You can get it. This one here that's been on my wall for probably 7 years in the shed, just on the bottom side of green. And I've used this once, had a bit of a motorcycle incident. Because this one, still working. How much gas is in? I don't want to blast all over my bench. Do it there, look. Oh, yeah. Problem is now, it's hissing. But I've just blasted it outside as well, because that's going to mount to my wall. Nice bracket that comes with it, so we can just screw it to the wall there. Good rubber grip just there. Off like that, back into place. And then to operate it, pull the pin out, and then fire. But we won't use it. We'll use that for a disaster. Next, blue tack, 69p, reduced to by Bostik, white. Not much to be said here, really, is there? Better to have white, I suppose. Why was it ever blue? So you can see it's on a wall, probably. Usual stuff. You know the score. Stick it on there. Stick something to it. It's on. What a surprise. Next. In fact, this is the brochure from the 30th of October. What's in here? So we've got timers, and we've got the switchable sockets with a remote. Ideal for Christmas lights in the back garden if you've got them plugged in the shed and the cable comes out outside. Turn them on and off from the house. 3-way socket, £2.69. A bit early for Christmas stuff, but there you go. Ooh, what's this? A 204-piece drill bit set. Ooh. Carry case as well. Look, there's loads in there. Socket set for £9.99. Batteries we know about, 4 amp hour and 2 amp hour. Circular saw, 40 volt, 40 quid. I've got some of them. Ratchet spanners, 9 quid. And I've got the Parkside ones as well, actually. Insulated screwdrivers, electrician screwdrivers, a good set there, £4.99. A lot in the set. Wet and dry vac, 1200 watts, 35 quid. And that's about it. Missed that. Sunday, the 2nd of November, so yet to come out. Let us know in the comments what you've got and what you're buying. It helps me and others. I haven't got the new brochure for Lidl, but let's have a look at the brochure online of what's coming out. But before we do that, giveaway time. Another one of these wallet masters, multi-tool, puts in your wallet, spanners, rule, bottle opener, all sorts on there, metal. And a tiny little tape measure, 1 metre, lockable on a keyring. And of course my sticker, there's the sticker, tool lover. Just put I'm in the comments below, anything you like after it, or just I'm in on its own. And I'll announce the winner in another video. I'll never announce it in the comments. So before we have a look at the little brochure, let's do the giveaway results from the last video. So I put the video into one of these websites where you can pick the comments at random. And the winner is Multilove52. Send me an email, it's in the description below. Well done. Coming out on the 2nd of November at Lidl in the middle aisle, Parkside. 2-in-1 creeper stool for 20 quid. There's a load of lights there, as we can see, rechargeable £6. Inspection camera for £50. A car cover for £13 with the little plus app. And then look at this, the mega deal. Save £30, 50 quid for the impact wrench with battery and charger. And I think you get the 4 amp hour battery on that and sockets. Oh, you get sockets. And yeah, it looks like the 4 amp hour with the charger. Ideal for taking off wheels off cars or anything, really. I mean, it's something ideal for the workshop. And it comes with one of those better cases with the nice clips on top. Anyway, that's all coming out on the 2nd of November. Yeah, a bit powdery in here. Out-of-date powder as well. But at least now I've got a new one. Put your comments below, thoughts, opinions, whatever you like. Subscribe if you're new here. I've got loads more videos to come and loads more on my channel. Giving me a thumbs up really helps. Put a link on the screen now to my other tool reviews. I've got more videos to come very soon and a bit more regularly as well. So, fellow sheddies and tool lovers, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. And remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers!
See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.